Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. For the Cavaliers, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Last season, the Cavs did not have the best record in the Eastern Conference. The Hawks did, but Cleveland did come out of the East and go to the NBA Finals. Shaq, as long as LeBron is there with this roster, how much pressure do they have to make the Finals every year?
Well, LeBron said it himself. He's the best player on the planet. They have to be one of the favorites as long as they keep that roster intact, and they have to stay injury-free, Ernie.
Do you think the best player on the planet has to let people know he's the best player on the planet? I knew he was the best player. You don't have to tell us that.
Well, maybe somebody who's not on this planet.
But how many people are not?
Everybody knows. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they made it to the finals last year with all the injuries. Of course, he's the best player. He's playing at a high level. I think he might have put a little bit undue pressure on himself now to continue to be the best player on this planet, because people from other planets might come down and say, hey, let's check it out.
Consider this. Maybe he said that because it took the pressure off the rest of the guys on that team. Maybe he said, look, I'm going to say this out there. Everybody will be talking about this, and my guys won't feel as much NBA Finals pressure.
Ernie, you must have a cap on your head, a thinking cap, that is.
You're buying that then?
I sure am. I'm going to sell it afterwards, but I'm going to buy it now.
That's high praise from the two of you. And it's not a thinking cap. It's a dunce cap. I've been wearing it for quite some time.
Oh, I didn't know the point meant dunce.
Dummy.
The Cavaliers coming to an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Welcome to the American Airlines Arena, home of the Miami Heat, and a great, great venue for basketball. Welcome to our 2K sports broadcast of the NBA on a Monday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be the Heat off the tip. A look at Cleveland's starting group. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. Shots good by Bosh.
You know, we saw Chris Bosh really ramp it up with the three-ball last season. I mean, we frequently see vets do that. LaMarcus Aldridge is a recent example. Extending your range is a great way to keep playing at a high level, especially as you enter your 30s.
Dragic against Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. No one around, and the layup is up and in. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Now here's Dang. From 10 feet out, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
And thanks for that story, Doris. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Dragic kicks to Bosh. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's now 6 points for Chris Bosh. Thompson outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA, and Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point. And it's the Heat with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Dellavedova. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
19 seconds left in the first. Here's Irving. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Stoudemire. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. Using his post move to get the 2 points. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's Dellavedova missing. It's all tied in Miami. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership. Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating it.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Dang in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And the first one at the line is good. And Hassan Whiteside of Miami had the breakout year of all breakout years. Clark, he blew up in the right way last season. Averaged a double-double over 48 games.
Yeah, and great to see for Whiteside because he did have some issues prior to the breakout year. And it's nice to see him find his stride and produce with that awesome talent he has.
And both free throws good from Whiteside.
And talking about Whiteside, he isn't completely out of the woods yet. I mean, after a couple of ejections last season, his teammates publicly condemned his actions. They questioned his maturity, challenged him to be more reliable, and for the most part, he was after those incidents.
Now here's Bosch following the shot by Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Wade kicks to Dang. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
And you know, the thing about Whiteside, guys, when he's right, he's an unbelievable game changer. Second in the league in block shots last season. Also posted the second best field goal percentage. The guy can play if he keeps his head squarely on his neck.
Here is Love following the score by Luol Deng. Here's Dellavedova. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Shot clock at 2. Here's James. No good. Nice D from Dang.
From the start, it seemed like they were out of sync. They waited too long to get into their action.
That's a great point. You don't want to be scrambling against the shot clock. That's why it's so important that you have quality possessions.
And, of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. The boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good athleticism, that big wingspan, and not an overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range area, he can do it all.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
On the topic of Chris Bosh, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, his scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
The Heat making a switch here. Nick Roberts has checked in.